All praises unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Warakakwadash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone on down to the rest of the elders who dwell well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. All right, so I'm going to hit you with a real quick lesson on my way to this job. Speak not, this is Proverbs 23:9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. So we're not in the time to be trying to go around trying to make people believe anything. We do these videos for the elect. If you are not of the elect, it's really not our concern. You know, our job is to be obedient, push the gospel in hopes to reach the elect. We don't really care about you fools. So in our day-to-day life, we shouldn't be going around at our job, okay, trying to tell people the truth. You at the grocery store, you're trying to find some chicken, and then in the midst of that, you see somebody who's an Israelite, and you say, you know you an Israelite? Like, come on, man. You have to test spirits. And we're in a time, too, where this word has gone out so much, it's really hard to believe that people really haven't heard about this truth. At one time, that may have been believable. But the Lord is causing this word to go out. And when we hit the highways and byways, when we do these videos throughout the week, we are doing our part. Now, if you decide you want to tell somebody the truth outside of that, you should weigh out if they are foolish, full of folly, and they're going to tread that under their feet, or they may have some potential. Okay? And that's one of those things. You have to have discernment, and you'll get more of that as you grow in this truth. When you first come in, you just want to tell everybody, but it's not very wise to do so because the majority of people are fools. All right? Proverbs 23 and verse 9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. So we are not supposed to be wasting our time speaking in the ears of a fool, someone who just ain't gonna get it, regardless of how close you think you are to them or how close you used to be to them. Let a fool be a fool. The Lord has it coming to them, and that's just how it has to be. All right? If they're not of the elect, they're not going to come into this. Okay? This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 8 and verse 1. Now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know. And most people have the mentality that they know it all. And in reality, they don't know anything. They're foolish. We are trying to plant this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the seed of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in fertile ground, in fertile minds, minds that are open to receiving the word. Those who are predestinated from the beginning to receive this word. Okay? We're not out here trying to hammer anything into anybody's mind. We're not going from house to house trying to get you to believe that you're an Israelite. We're not going outside of what the Lord told us to do. We're not doing anything outside of that for those of us who are sincere. We are doing what the Lord asked of us, man. Trying to speak in the ears of a fool, now you're going against the scriptures because it's telling us not to. Most people have the mentality of, I already know, or I don't care, I'm not interested. It's all the same thing. We don't got time to be wasted on dumb-ish such as fools when you already have to waste time on your own folly. You may want time to waste on watching a movie or a video game, okay? Or watching a game. You know, that's a waste of time right there. But, you know, it's a necessary evil, so to speak. You know, it's not really evil, but you get my drift, man. So why waste even more time in trying to get a fool to believe in this word? They're not that special. Let them be. Okay? Let's touch on Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. And in reality, our people are likened unto broken cisterns. This truth is likened unto water that we're trying to give unto them, and they're like broken cisterns. No matter how many times you try to tell them, it just leaks right out the other ear because they don't care. It's not for them. Okay? So we are at the end. Everything that we are saying is through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're reading the scriptures. Okay? We believe the Lord is dealing with us. So we don't need to be trying to cater to a fool. Okay? We don't got time for that. The Lord is clearly moving, and if they can't see it by now, on top of seeing us out there preaching, on top of coming across these videos and hearing about other men doing it, you know, there ain't no excuse. So that's the time we're in. And it's very spiritual, because out of all the people that the Lord could have drawn in your family, he chose you. And there ain't no need to ask why. He did it because that's his purpose. All right? So our people are going to keep rejecting this word. I'm going to go ahead and close it there, and I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakwadash. Shalom.